14 centuries ago, in the heart of the Arabian desert, something happened that would transform human history forever. In the city of Mecca, a man known for his honesty and truthfulness would receive a message, not from a king, not from an army, but from the creator of the universe. His name was Muhammad, and the month in which it began was Ramadan. Before Islam, Arabia was a land of tribes, trade, and poetry, but also deep spiritual confusion. Idolatry was common, injustice was widespread, and the strong often oppressed the weak. Yet, among the people was a man who felt disturbed by this darkness. Muhammad would often leave the busy streets of Mecca and retreat into the mountains to reflect in solitude. He would climb to the quiet seclusion of Cave of Hira, seeking truth, meditating for hours, sometimes days, away from society. He was searching for meaning, for guidance, for answers. Then, in the year 610 CE, during the month of Ramadan, everything changed. While alone inside the cave, he was suddenly confronted by a presence unlike anything he had ever experienced. The angel Jibril appeared before him and commanded him to read. Muhammad, who was unlettered, replied that he could not read. The command came again, and then the first verses were revealed. Read in the name of your Lord who created. These words would become the opening of the divine revelation that would later be preserved in the Qur'an. That night marked the beginning of revelation and forever honored Ramadan as the month in which the Qur'an first descended. In the early years, the message of Islam spread slowly and faced strong opposition. Believers were persecuted, mocked, and boycotted. Eventually, the Muslims migrated from Mecca to Medina, where they established a new community built upon faith and justice. It was there, about 2 years after the migration, that fasting during the month of Ramadan was made obligatory. The command declared that fasting had been prescribed for believers, just as it had been prescribed for nations before them, so that they may become righteous. Ramadan was not created as a cultural tradition, but as a divine command, a spiritual training for the soul. From dawn until sunset, Muslims abstain from food, drink, and physical desires. Yet the purpose of fasting is far deeper than hunger. It teaches patience, discipline, gratitude, and empathy. It reminds the wealthy of the pain of hunger. It softens the heart of the powerful. It strengthens self-control and renews one's connection with God. Throughout the month, the Qur'an is recited, prayers increase, charity multiplies, and families gather in unity. Within Ramadan lies a night greater than 1,000 months known as Laylat al-Qadr, the night of power. It is believed to be the night when the Qur'an first descended from the heavens. On this sacred night, Muslims seek forgiveness, mercy, and divine closeness, filling the darkness with prayer and hope. Today, over 1 billion Muslims across the world observe Ramadan each year. From Karachi to Istanbul, from Cairo to Jakarta, the rhythm of fasting connects hearts across continents. Families wake before dawn for suhoor, break their fast at sunset with dates and water following the tradition of the Prophet, and gather in mosques at night for special prayers called Taraweeh. Streets glow with lanterns, homes fill with warmth, and communities unite in generosity. Ramadan began in silence, in a cave in the darkness of night with a single command, read, but its impact reshaped civilizations and transformed history. It is not merely a month of hunger, it is a month of revelation, reflection, discipline, and return. And every year, when the crescent moon appears once again in the sky, the story of Ramadan begins anew, reminding humanity of the night that changed the world forever.